That's the thing though, I have no idea what it was. Alright, I just seen a weird shadow behind this curtain. Yeah, because those curtains are moving.
Can you see what it is? What the hell was that?
Footprints here, but is this one a barefoot? You'll hear doors opening and closing. Hi Crypt Keepers, thank you so much for tuning into AmysCrypt. Tonight we're back at a very haunted jail. We're spending the entire night here and we're conducting a series of experiments that the night has kind of led us on this path. Some very strange things have happened, particularly in a patron only video that I filmed earlier. So we're going to focus on a particular area just because what we caught was pretty crazy. But we're also setting up cameras everywhere to monitor the entire building and then leaving it empty. So I think tonight's going to be very, very interesting. So stay tuned. Tonight we continue our investigation of the haunted Gladstone Gaol, a place dating to the 1800s where many hardened prisoners were kept. Already tonight, we have had success reaching out to the spirits of the prison during our paranormal investigation. You can check out the evidence we captured in parts 1 and 2, which are linked below. But now, we try a different approach, leaving multiple cameras rolling within the empty jail to monitor the space while we check out a different building.
As soon as I start filming, it stops.
That's always the way.
Can you see what it is?
Nah. Honestly, it's so damn windy. I can hear the wind, and then I hear another noise. It's got to be, yeah, moving something up there. That's not rain.
Must be window, huh?
It's got to be. It's creepy as, but yeah. Alright Crypt Keepers, we are doing a massive abandonment right now. We're going to be leaving the jail, leaving the cell block and going to an area outside of this physical building here to investigate, because we did a patron only video which you can watch over there. If you want, you can sign up, you don't have to, links are below. But we caught something really odd earlier in the day, and then whilst we were filming the patron video we caught something potentially even odder. But we're going to head out there to investigate. Leave this abandoned, all alone with multiple cameras running. First camera is here. So this is the camera that is monitoring B block. B block is rolling. Okay, so I'm going to leave that alone.
I thought I heard something too. I'm not sure if the camera picked it up though, because I wasn't. It sounded like it came from behind me.
Just gonna leave that alone. Just gonna leave that alone. It sounded like metal scraping, as if that tripod got dragged a little bit.
Don't know.
I wonder if it'll be on the audio or visually be able to see on that still camera there. That's weird. Chapel is rolling. C block is rolling. Cell 2 is rolling. Now all of our cameras are rolling in here. So we're abandoning the building, we are leaving it alone, and we are heading outside to the kitchen area. So follow me. Before we had even left the building, we picked up a piece of chilling audio within the prison's old chapel. It appears to be a woman's voice singing and then saying a few words. I won't tell you what I believe she is saying, as I don't want to influence what you might hear, but please leave me a comment telling me what you can make out of her speech. Full disclosure, this audio was captured whilst Jared and I were still inside the jail setting up the static cameras. We weren't near the chapel at the time this EVP was captured, so I do not believe the woman's voice to be my own, but I have left our conversation following the EVP capture in this clip for your own comparison. Made it. Now I'm going to show you around and tell you some stories as we go, and you might think, why is the kitchen haunted? But apparently there has been some activity in this building. Now the activity isn't said to be as prevalent and happen as frequently as often as the most haunted places like the cell block, but it's more sporadic in here. Things do happen, right? And we've experienced that today. So we have a large industrial kitchen here. We continue through. This is a big mess hall here, so where people would have come to have their meals every day. I don't know if this is I like how breakfast is splodge. I don't know if this is really what they would have eaten when the date is 1884. I don't think this is authentic by any means. This looks modern. But maybe that's the type of things that they ate. Anyway, we came in today. This was during the day, so broad daylight, and if you want to be a paranormal investigator, a lot of people think that you must do it at night, but if the paranormal does exist, who's to say it couldn't happen at any time of the day or night? Broad daylight, Jared and I came in to have a look around when we first got here today. We looked through this door, through here. We did explore this area here, which I'll show you shortly, but I want to take you out the back first. The warden's mess. This is where the warden would have eaten their meals day and night. So they would have spent a lot of time here. And I'll tell you what, it's a really cool looking place here, right? We came here in the day and Jared and I were standing here, not filming, so we missed this. This is totally just a story I'm telling you all, so take it with a grain of salt. You can believe me or not if you want. We're standing here looking at this and just talking about how cool it looked. This does look pretty epic. And we heard a really loud noise come from out in this room.
The dining room.
So the dining room where we just walked through. This noise is very loud. It kind of scared us both because it was so sudden and sharp. And to describe kind of what it sounded like, I'll try and reenact it, and we kind of just did this all on my Patreon exclusive video, but it sounded as if a chair such as this one with metal legs was being dragged on the floor, like. It sounded just like that. I don't know that it was one of these chairs moving. There's several scattered around here. Could have been a table, it could have been a door, it could have been, I don't know, anything. So when I was doing my Patreon or YouTube member exclusive video, we were back in the kitchen and we're sort of just chatting very candidly. It's what I do with a lot of my videos and my content over there. And while we were doing that, there was a really, really loud noise. We have no idea what it was. It was very loud and sharp. It actually was so loud that it made me jump. You know when you're watching a horror movie and you get a jump scare? It was like that. And it's not very often that something scares me like that in the moment at a haunted location.
So if you want to see Amy get scared, go become a Patreon or YouTube member.
That's the thing though, I have no idea what it was, and it was so loud.
We still haven't worked out what it is. Like we looked at all the kitchen appliances. It was like an appliance moving or something. We can't put our finger on it.
Now, it did sound different to the chair scrape noise that we heard during the day. This was at night when we were filming for that exclusive video. But if there is someone in here, can you make a noise for us? We were in here, I don't know, an hour or two ago.
It was something like in amongst these appliances, I reckon. That's what it sounded like to me.
To me, it sounded almost like this prep area. Or the sink area.
We were standing on the other side of the room when this happened, by the way, so
yeah.
It's a bit hard to pinpoint
so
exactly.
It could have been in here, or it could have been over here. It almost sounded, it was one solid noise, it almost sounded like someone just hit or tapped on something metal. There's a lot of metal things in here. There's big exhaust up here. Like,
What the hell was that?
Ugh. Alright, I just see a weird shadow behind this curtain.
Oh,
curtain.
yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Alright, so there are some cells in here. You said these were the drunk tanks, Jared? Watch this.
Yes.
Okay. So this would have been where they put, I guess, prisoners to detox, I'm guessing. I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually know that much about this particular area. I can tell you it's freaking creepy though.
And it's cold.
It is freezing.
Oh, you can't feel this at home, guys, but just here right now there's a big cold breeze.
There is definitely breeze.
So, I think like these rooms here, Ames, were part of the detox rooms.
They actually have a lot, there's a number of cells down here. I don't know what the deal is, whether it's not complete anymore, but I mean, if you look up, let's go in this one. Looking up, if I wanted to get out of here, I could.
Yeah, these almost seem like they're more like hospitality sort of places.
Yeah,
you know, like,
so I'm not exactly sure. I really want to look in here. I think it's empty. I'm just nosy. So let's go to the end. So I don't really know what the go is with this room, but it has a weird vibe to it. Let's head to the kitchen and maybe we'll try and reach out for a bit. Meanwhile, back inside the main prison building, in B block, we captured something extremely strange. Watch the door to the left of the camera closely. Cell number 21. The door here appears to open slightly on its own. This happened about 15 minutes after we had left the cell block completely empty. It is worth noting that it was an extremely windy, stormy night, but I don't believe this movement could have been caused by a draft. This was the only time that this door, or any other in the prison, actually moved to our knowledge this night. These doors are also extremely heavy and difficult to open, as this footage shows.
I wonder if all of these doors can open.
In addition, we had also been informed by one of the caretakers that it's a common paranormal occurrence for doors to open on their own.
Quite often, more than anything, you'll hear footsteps, you'll hear doors opening and closing.
What do you think of this door moving? Leave us a comment below. Now, my name is Amy, I'm visiting with Jared tonight, and we've been through here a couple of times today and tonight. I'd love to know if there is somebody around in this kitchen. That was a tap on or a loud bang in the other room. I don't know exactly.
It wasn't as loud as the noise that we had when we were in here on our own.
I mean, the ones that we had were like, you freaking heard them. They were full on. Yeah, that's the other thing. The storm has come through, so there's been thunder and lightning and lots of rain and lots of wind. So it's been an interesting night for the weather. Now, is there somebody here? I'm going to put this on the table and step back. There's somebody here and you want to chat with us. Can you approach the table? Head towards the lights. If you do that, maybe you can tell us your name or say hello, or... Is there wind in here? Because those curtains are moving.
Oh my god, they are. There's got to be, I mean, there's definitely cold drafts coming in from that door, but...
Oh yeah, there's definitely wind here. Okay, that's creepy though. Okay, okay. I'm not going to say it's paranormal. If there's somebody here and you want to let us know that you're here, we would appreciate that. If you can make a loud noise, move something, again, go towards these lights on the table. I'd love to know the name of somebody or tell me why you're here.
What used to happen in this room? Do you like getting splodge?
Is this menu what you actually used to eat? So we've swapped things up. What the heck is that? I feel like that sounds different to what we heard earlier again. But it was loud. Can you make that noise again?
Listen to this next piece of audio carefully. We only just pick it up as I turn towards the mess hall, but it does sound as though someone is moving metal utensils or bottles.
What was that? Yeah.
I think the door is rolling. I might go and see if I can fix something. Something moved in this fridge just there.
In the fridge?
Yeah. And let me just fix this door right now. I swear something rattled in here. Like, you know when a fridge turns on and off and it
Yeah,
rattles?
is that even
This
on
fridge
though?
is turned off though.
Yeah, no, I heard it definitely sounded like fridge. Oh yeah, this is off.
It's definitely off.
Yeah, this is warm.
I heard
and yeah,
like-
there's a mitten in there.
But I heard like, yeah, like rattling, like fridge kicking in or something, you know?
I heard that too.
It was metals, so I mean, it could have also been like utensils sort of clanging together. I don't know. This kitchen, I don't know. Yes, there's lots of wind around us right now, but those noises came from in here. You heard it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we heard it today, and we heard it on the Patreon only video.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a bit odd.
Patron and YouTube members. Alright, I'm sitting down.
Can you pull up a seat and sit with us?
What normally happens in this room? Do you like my hat?
I like your hat.
Shout out to Adelaide's Haunted Horizons, thanks for the hat.
I wonder what's going on in the cell block.
This is the warden's quarters, right?
Or the warden's mess. So I guess this is where they ate.
Look at this, there's like weird scratch marks on the floor, see?
I did notice that earlier. I want to talk to the warden. Can you make your presence known?
Is this where you eat your meal? Meals? The kitchen looks like so freaky. I don't know what it is about bathrooms and kitchens, but in the dark they look creepy.
Yeah, I think it's these curtains.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Those guys are scary, aren't they? Well, there's definitely a breeze coming in because that window's just open.
Yeah.
So, okay, moving curtains, not paranormal. See it?
My name is Amy and this is Jared, and we're keen to talk to any former prisoners or any former staff members here at the Gladstone Gaol.
You come sit next to me on this chair right here.
Hearing the wind howl down here. Oh my gosh. Listen to that freaking wind. Oh my god.
So this was the detox area, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they would have had like prisoners sitting around here and
Like an AA meeting.
sort of, yeah. Like,
Well, I don't
talking
know.
about their addictions and stuff.
What did it say on the map? Drunk tank.
It said drunk tank was here.
Drunk tank is where you just throw someone until they sober up, right?
Maybe.
Or, I don't know. These cells are... I don't know.
I really want to know if
They're
this
just weird.
is original. I'm not sure if it is or not. It looks original. So it looks old. Oh. Can you tell us what used to be in here? Does it set off ghost tube?
Is it metal?
It is metal. Oh yeah, there you go.
The hinge.
The hinge sets it off. Yeah. Okay, well, at least we know what's going on.
That's good. I'm curious about these little side cabinets.
Side cabinets, and they've also got nice wooden flooring. I feel like these are a bit nicer than the other cells.
Like, I don't know that much about this area. Again, guys, like, are these original or I'm not sure. The roof's
definitely not as good, and the insulation definitely is not as good.
Yeah, it's chilly. It's a bit breezy.
Sort of cool, like having someone like hold the camera for you while you walk around.
Yeah, I know.
Like
that's why I bring you along on my adventures.
That's actually heavy, and I get a sore wrist.
Where? Watch this huge puddle.
I feel like I get to choose where we go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, there's footprints here, but is this one a barefoot?
That is really weird.
I haven't been stepping in the water.
I've got these boots on.
Oh crap.
Why don't I make a footprint of my boot and then you'll see what my boot looks like?
I don't think it's sure. Is it? Oh, it could be. I don't know, actually. It looks kind of like a foot, but the toes look a little bit skinny.
Well, these are worn boots. Could it be like a worn ass boot? No. Oh, it's the footprint mine puts down.
Was it?
Bless.
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 It legit just said that.
Yeah. Bless, yeah.
That came through the Esterson cell too.
Did it?
Yeah. You said God bless twice.
In the part, is that part 1 or part 2?
Part 2?
Bless. Very considerate, God bless.
Can you tell?
I heard God bless again. God bless.
Oh, that's nice. This foot thing is creeping me out.
Does it look like a foot, doesn't it?
It looks like a bare foot, but obviously we've got shoes on. They're moving again. Ugh.
But we have proven that there's wind in here.
Yeah, it's wind.
There's a breeze. Beer.
Did it say beer?
And it's spiked here too. Hang on, is there anything that would spike that? Oh yeah, they set it off. That could be a false positive then.
Yeah, well, I could go a beer as well.
There's actually a beer fridge in there. Because they do functions in that here. So if anyone wants to get married at a haunted prison,
do it. Yeah.
You can do it.
The prisoners are probably like, yeah, crack us one of them beers.
Well, look, I'm curious to see what's going on in the other building, and we're going to be sleeping in a cell and filming ourselves sleep.
Yeah. Let's go check it out. Yeah, let's go check it out. Alright, Crypt Keepers, it is that time of night. Jared and I are knackered and we're ready for bed. So ready. So obviously we're going to go to sleep in a cell. We have chosen cell 44. We've chosen this cell because Jared and I are Britherans. We are fans of Brittany Crabb, or previously known as Britty44 here on YouTube. She does paranormal videos, a lot of paranormal content, and we love her, so we watch her all the time. So we thought we'll sleep in this cell. Also, apparently there is a man who dwells in here who is a bit of a grabby kind of spirit. So a lot of ladies have been known to be groped in here. Not that I'm overly keen on that. I think that's kind of gross, but we'll see what happens. Hey, maybe it'll be Jared that gets groped. Why am I?
Me?
Yeah, why are my glasses fogging? Anyway, this is where we're sleeping tonight. So cozy. I love these little bunk beds, but yeah, this little room is full of all of our crap. That's like I bought my hoodie as well. I'm totally wearing my hoodie tonight. It's cold. Alright. Bedtime. Okay. We are ready for bed. As you can see, I am wearing my hoodie, which is like an oversized hoodie blanket. I friggin' love it. It's an Adelaide company and they should sponsor me. Because I live in this now. I'm gonna get into my sleeping bag and go to sleep, but we're gonna record and see if anything spooky happens. If there's anyone in this cell and you wanna mess with us, this is totally fine. Do your ghost stuff. We are here for it. Alright, are you okay back there, Jared?
I'm good.
Where's your face? Alright, I'm getting into bed.
Alright, you're done. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna put this on the floor too.
Okay. Night, Crypt Keepers. Heard that.
I heard that too.
Bless you. Bless me. Oh, there's bless again. Through the night. We're still alive after sleeping in cell 44, and I heard some stuff during the night. Did you hear? You heard some stuff?
I heard a couple of them, yeah.
Yeah, and the storm had passed, so I don't think that was rain or wind noise, and what it sounded like, very similar to J-Ward. If you haven't watched those videos, go check them out. But it was almost like someone was slamming a door or hitting metal on metal, like a big metal.
It sounded to me like a mop bucket, like a metal mop bucket or something. That's what it sounded like to me.
That's random. I didn't sleep heaps well. I was warm in my little new sleeping bag, so I'm happy about that. But I kept just tossing and turning and waking up, and I don't know. I don't think anything overly paranormal happened to me or was bearing over me. I just think I was, had a coffee too late in the day or something. But I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. If you want to do more reading on Gladstone Gaol or other haunted places I've visited from around the world, head to AmysCrypt.com. I also post content on social media at AmysCrypt on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and TikTok, and then bonus content on my Patreon and YouTube members. So go check out that video if you want. The links are down below. But thank you so much for watching, Crypt Keepers. Until next time.